So real quick, I'm in my car, got me some Starbucks. I've been listening to Doechii's Alligator Bites Never Heal. Yeah, I'm just finishing up the album, you know what I'm saying? I got like 2 more tracks to go. But I have 2 points about this album. First off, very good album. This is dope. This is dope work. I've been seeing this album everywhere. I've been seeing the cover art, you know, the albino alligator everywhere, right? So I'm like, I saw a music video of hers and I'm like, let me check it out. It popped out, let me check it out. Fuck it. Loved it, right? I think the song was Boom Bap. Love her energy. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, okay, this is how she coming. You feel what I'm saying? Pause, no Diddy. This is how she coming on the album. So I gotta check out the album. Checked it out, and it's already one of my favorite albums. I think it has broken the record of being one of the fastest album of the year contentions for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how good it is. I advise anybody to check it out. Very versatile. I don't know nothing of Doechii. Now I know something, and I'm gonna check her out from now on, see what she does. Very good album. I love how it starts out. It starts off very quick. You know what I'm saying? She gets right to it. You get the boom bap elements, old school, you know what I'm saying? You get that heavy bass, you know, those type of tracks. And she just rapping. She's flowing. I'm thinking this is pretty much what the album is going to consist of. The album is only 47 minutes, which is great in itself. 19 songs, 47 minutes, that's perfect. I don't ever want to see 19 songs and it's like an hour plus. I don't ever want to see that. This is perfect. This is how you do a rap album. And one of the points I want to talk about briefly is that, you know, when you're doing a rap album, there's no reason for you to be having these long-winded tracks. You know what I'm saying? If you've been watching my channel, like, that's been like the spiel for the most part on my channel. Just, I hate long raps. Like, what are you rapping that long for? 3-4 minutes? Like, I'm not trying to hear all that. Like, get your 1 minute in, get your 1-2 minute in, and next track. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying like diminish the energy of the track. Like, if it's very high intense, like the first three songs from this Doechii's album, first 4 songs, like, keep that same energy. You know what I'm saying? But just like keep it in a concise basis. You know what I'm saying? Have some limitations. Ain't nothing wrong with limitations. It's just boundaries. I want that same energy, that same explosiveness, but like kind of be quick with it. I don't know if that makes any sense, but it just makes me appreciate a little bit more, and it makes me want to hear more from you. You know what I'm saying? What other things you can do? Like, nigga, this is a crazy world we live in. Like, nobody don't got time to be hearing all that shit. Like, hour plus albums. Like, nobody got time. You know what I'm saying? You get in, you get out. And that's how I feel about albums, and there's nothing wrong with that. So all that to say, I love how she started off, and I was led to believe like, oh, this sounds like it's getting ready to be the perfect rap album for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I love this. You know, it reminds me of the Earl Sweatshirts, some rap songs. He did the opposite. You know, at the beginning you get like these full length songs, but then towards the end it was kind of like a speed run of like tracks. And it just made the album like even better in terms of like listening and really sinking into it. It just made the album better. The pacing is very important. I feel like a lot more artists needs to take that in consideration. Is the pacing. How are you going to go from track to track? You know what I'm saying? Instead of just slapping songs, instead of just, to me, I don't know, to me it's very important because like it different. I can't say the word. Fuck it. It separates the difference between an album and a playlist. There you go. Damn. The other point I want to get into about this album, and this is my little criticism. Newer artists that are just on the up and up, they like to get that versatility in. You know, everybody always talk about versatility. It's a good thing. Too much of a good thing can be bad. Yes, it's important to have versatility, but you don't want to put all your eggs in one basket. I feel like artists need to like step it even further to figure out different ways to showcase their versatility. Once again, going into this album with Doechii's, I got the sense like, oh, this is about to be on some rapping hard boom bap. And it's okay with the album being linear, you know what I'm saying? You know, other genres that she has incorporated into this album I enjoy, but I don't know, I just like an artist kind of like think a little bit more critically on like how they distribute that other side or other sides to their artistry or their creativity. You know, maybe this album is like very rap style influence, you know what I'm saying? Then somewhere in the album you tease like a R&B or, you know, alternative song or track that you might set up for another album that will be like more alternative, or you get what I'm saying? I don't know if that make any sense, but just kind of like have that creativity instead of just throwing everything that you have. Like, I'm gonna just throw everything. This is really gonna get them. Like, they gonna see all my versatility, you know what I'm saying? That's the thing that's gonna sell. I want to hear it. I want to feel convinced of any new music that you might have. So when you drop something that effective, like, oh shit, I didn't expect this. I know I'm nitpicking and like, you know, very critical, but like, I just want certain artists to think a little bit further ahead with the specific songs they drop. Everything should feel intentional, you know what I'm saying? So that's my only critique about this album. I don't want to hear everything, because sometimes when I listen to an artist from the beginning, I'm like very into the album, you know, I'm listening to everything, I'm enjoying it, but by the other half or towards the end of the album, I'm burnt out, and it's like all your best shit, but I'm burnt out, you feel what I'm saying? And I want to listen to an album from top to bottom, you know what I'm saying? I want to listen to it like I'm watching a movie or I'm reading a book, you know what I'm saying? I don't believe in listening to an album like a playlist where you just put it on shuffle and, you know what I'm saying, you get what you get. It's a weird balance. I understand the difficulty it can be, you know what I'm saying, because you, like I said, it's okay to have everything. It's okay to be linear with your album, but you don't want to be too linear. You want to give something different at a certain point in time. I get that. You know, build within the confines of, you know, what you create. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. I don't want to go too deep. I don't want to feel like I'm rambling. But that's my only two things about this album. This is a great album, bro. I really need to stop bypassing like certain artists and be like, See, the biggest thing with me is like when I hear an artist get talked about too much, I pretend like I don't like notice it. I be like, everybody going that way, I like to go the other way. Like, I need to stop doing that and see what they talking about, see if I like it or not. Track 8 and 9, yeah, I love that section of the album, man. It really spoke to me, bro, because I am currently going through that situation. She was basically talking about, you know, how it's kind of hard to, you know, chase your dreams in certain aspects, especially when you got a lot going on with, you know, work, and, you know, you gotta pay bills, you know what I'm saying, you check it up on people, just other priorities put in place. And then I like the message that came with that, where it was a lady just saying, hey, you know, God put, you know, 24 hours in the day for a reason, you know what I'm saying? You gotta kind of just roll with it and, you know, do the best that you can, you know, put pieces in certain places and make sure you get some rest, because that's important, you know what I'm saying? So I felt those two tracks, you know what I'm saying? You got track 9, which was, you know, the song representation of all that, but track 8 was just like the interlude. This album does remind me of the Doechii Cat album. I think it was Scarlet, but except this, I would say is way better just in terms of personality and energy. It just, you know, in certain topics resonated with me the most. So, but thank y'all for checking me out, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think of the Doechii's album, what y'all think about my thoughts and opinions. And if you new, you know, subscribe if you new, share, like the video. Be back with more vids, man. Road to 1,000 subscribers, and catch y'all in the next one. Peace.